So the benefit of establishing a trust, right? So the benefit is going to be that the trust offers a spectrum of tax exemptions, for one, and advantages that are particularly beneficial for only faith-based organizations, just like a 501c3, right? They alleviate the financial burdens typically associated with tax obligations and enable organizations to channel more of their resources into fulfilling their religious missions. This chapter delves deeply into the tax-related benefits that a 508c1a trust provides, emphasizing their practical implications for faith-based organizations. One of the primary advantages of the 508c1a trust is its automatic tax exempt status. So yes, you become tax exempt by just having that form of trust. Unlike other nonprofit organizations that must undergo a lot of application processes to obtain even an IRS approval for tax exemption under 501c3, that's the difference between a 508 and 501. You don't need the approval from the IRS, and you don't need to apply to become a 501c3. I meant to become a 508c1a, but you do need one for the 501c3. So churches and other religious organizations qualifying under the 508 are granted this status automatically. This exemption is vital as it eliminates the need for these organizations to submit any form of detailed paperwork and financial records for IRS review, thus reducing administrative overhead and expediting their establishment and operation. The automatic tax exemption status extends to various forms of income crucial for any organizations and operations. So most notably, general donations received by the trust are exempt from federal income tax, meaning that all funds raised can be used directly for the organization's religious activities without being diminished by tax obligations. Additionally, this status allows for contributions made by donors to be tax deductible. Donors are often more willingly to give in more significant amounts when they can benefit from a tax deduction, which significantly benefits the receiving organizations by increasing their potential pool of funding. A 508 trust is not required to file annual IRS returns, provided it does not engage in unrelated business activities. Does that make sense to you? Meaning that when you have a 508, you do not need to file documents like you do a 501. Okay, that's the complete difference. It's not all these obligations that you need to go ahead and have with a 508 compared to a 501. Okay?